Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Married to Medicine LA review. So yeah, the way my day was set up, I'm sorry. Like I just was not about to go back upstairs and get on camera and put on a bra for y'all. It wasn't gonna happen. So I'm here with the audio and a little bit of visual, but not of me, so that we can talk about Married to Medicine LA. Let's go ahead and start off with Amani telling the girls that she has not had or done the sex in 5 years. 5 years. 5 long, hard years. Um, I don't know if I believe that, Miss Imani. As a woman, I don't know if I believe that. I'm just telling y'all right now. I feel like Miss Imani has probably been getting it spread low and wide on the side, okay? The girls go on a social cycle ride. I love these things. I really want to do this where you cycle and drink and you're like at a bar. Like, I really want to do that. It looks fun. Y'all know who it wasn't fun for? It wasn't fun for Kendra. You know why it wasn't fun for Kendra? Because Jasmine would not let her live. Jasmine had to keep telling her about, cycling. You're not cycling, Kendra. You have to cycle. Like, what's the point of it if you're not going to cycle? Do you want results, Kendra? Okay, cycle. And it was just like, I wish you would calm down. Like, I wish you would leave Kendra alone. And Kendra just had to let her know, look, this relationship of you being a fitness coach for me is not going to happen. Let it flow, let it go, let it go. Let it go. Because it's not healthy for either one of you. We're on a vacation. We're having a good time. And you're badgering me. If I don't want to pedal, I'm not going to pedal. You're not going to force me to pedal while I'm on vacation, Jasmine. Are you out of your mind? You know what I'm saying? She just be doing the most, like just aggravating everybody at the damn table. And Jasmine says that she doesn't want to waste her time or Kendra's time, so it's best for, her to fire Kendra. And it's just like, girl, whatever. If that lady was okay with the way you was talking to her just then, you would still be somebody's fitness coach, okay? So stop running it like it was your decision to break up this professional relationship so that you can preserve the, friendship of it all. Like, girl, get away from me with this. Then Jasmine starts screaming about Kendra eating pho. I'm like, why are we talking about Kendra eating pho? Pho is not fattening. Why? Because there are noodles in it? Oh my God, Jasmine. Everybody is not going to live their lives in the way that you do. Some of us are going to eat what we want to eat, and when we're full, we're going to stop eating, okay? And if we ate something bad the next day, we're going to fast for a few hours and only eat fruits and vegetables the next day. We're going to work out double. We're going to fix it. We're going to get it together. But what we're not going to do is spend the rest of our lives not eating pho because it has noodles in it. You've lost your damn mind. I don't know if y'all have had pho when it's really good, but it's delicious. It's quite delicious. There are a few places in New Orleans that have really good pho because we have a large Vietnamese population. Yeah, the pho. So, Leah wanted to have somewhat of a themed dinner party on the trip. She wanted all the girls to come dressed in their labels. And I was just kind of like, but why? For what? In order to do, I guess, if that's what's important to her, not important, but if that's, something she thought that would be cute to do, fine, whatever. But I'm just kind of like, girl, whatever. Don't you dare make a big damn deal out of Jasmine and Amani and maybe Shanique not showing up in the designer labels that you would have preferred for them to show up in. Jasmine showed up in her own clothing line. And the problem was that, it wasn't a famous clothing line. And it's just like, look, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a damn deal, Leah. But I do understand, I'm doing what you want me to do. I'm participating. Why can't you participate? And it's because Jasmine always has to prove that, I don't have to do what y'all are doing, okay? I make my own rules. I'm going to do what I want to do, but then have a hissy fit whenever people don't go along with whatever she wants them to do. Shanique decides to share to the table how she's feeling about Amani's gift. She feels as if she gave Amani a thoughtful gift. You haven't been, getting poked. I gave you something for pokage, okay? So I feel like I was doing you a service by getting you a dildo. So why would you get me, a bullhorn or whatever it was? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the little noisemaker was that Amani got for Shanique, I totally understood where Shanique was coming from. Like, I put some thought behind my gift. I cared about your feelings when I got your gift. And I feel like that was not reciprocated in this situation. And Amani often has a I don't care about your feelings attitude. And that's very obnoxious. So when Britton was telling Shanique that she should just accept the gift because a gift was given, I was just like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Like, Amani does not always need you to come to her defense. Sometimes you can just sit there and eat your food, Britton. Sometimes. Every once in a blue moon. Just sit there and eat your food. I'm very appreciative of Jasmine letting everyone know that Amani is the one that put it out there that she wasn't getting any DICK. So, if that is the case, she should be happy that someone thought to buy her one. And I agree with all of that. I really do. Then we get, to this conversation about how Amani, hasn't really been sharing. At first it was like, oh, nothing's wrong. And the next day we're getting a divorce. What is happening? What is going on? Questions we all have. But Jasmine and Shanique, when they're together, can be very obnoxious with the way they feel entitled to other people's private information, especially seeing as though nobody knows Jasmine's man on the show. Okay, I know y'all say that he's all over her Instagram. I don't follow her Instagram. I don't care to. Okay, I watch this show. And when I watch this show, I see that he ain't nowhere to be found. That we don't ever really hear conversations about him besides, oh, I'm trying to be a businesswoman and my husband doesn't want me to be. Wah, wah, wah. Okay? But you're doing it. But that's all we really hear about Jasmine's man. So it's just really hypocritical and annoying of her to constantly complain about people not giving her every little inch of their lives when she isn't giving up any information at all. And all she does is deflect. It's very tiring. Now, the men. The men meet up. Okay, it's Hobart, Teeny Tiny Robert. Shout out to Roxanne. And it's Mac, okay, Britton's husband. And Hobart just shares with them this issue he's having with Kendra. Kendra wants to go back to work full time, and he doesn't understand why she can't just be, barefoot post-pregnancy in the kitchen like he would like for her to be. He feels like she's going to have a bad attitude. She's going to tire herself out. And he doesn't understand why she can't just stay at home like so many other women would love to do. And Mac and Teeny Tiny Robert have to explain that she is a black woman and you cannot take a black woman's independence. Okay? Let's be very clear. You didn't meet her in college. You met her in medical school. Okay? She then became a doctor. So the whole mind frame that she's supposed to, just completely put aside her career in order for her to be a good mother is just so obnoxious, because nobody is going to ask if Hobart is being a good father because he's working all the time. His paycheck is not the only one that has contributed to their household. So this mind frame of she should just be happy to go and sit her ass down somewhere, it's just really a slap in the face of the woman he decided to marry. That's not who you married. And I'm glad that Mac and Teeny Tiny Robert told him that he needed to call them the next time he wants to have one of these conversations with Kendra to make sure that he doesn't lose his wife, because he's teetering. Okay, he's teetering. Then we see the girls go to a mini drag show, okay, and then we see Amani get up and she's strutting around and collecting dollars in her bra, talking about how she just paid off her titties, saying that she's 40-something, she's educated, she's not just beautiful, but she's a doctor. She's a psychiatrist, okay? She gives out prescriptions, okay? And I was feeling herself. Like, I was like, go ahead, girl. Like, you look good, girl. Strut your stuff, girl. You look good for your age. And you don't have to be out here limiting your diet like Jasmine in order to accomplish this slim belly shit that you got popping. Okay, so good for you. But I did agree with Leah that you didn't need to let everybody know your titties wasn't real, because I had no idea. I didn't know. But thanks for the info. Everybody had a really good time. And that was, appreciated by all. Okay. So the next day for breakfast, they discussed Leah and Jasmine having a moment to themselves. Okay. That night, the other girls weren't around. So they were able to talk and basically have a come to Jesus moment. They can move past things. They can have a friendship. They can have a relationship that is not so toxic, that is not so argumentative. Like, I mean, argumentative, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. But I'm glad they actually got an opportunity to talk, because I didn't understand what all the beefage was about in the first damn place. I mean, I understand Leah's point of view. Jasmine is obnoxious and judgy and skinny and not eating anything, and it's just annoying everyone at the table. You know what I mean? I don't understand what Jasmine's issue with Leah was. Not exactly. I mean, I feel like the first time they had an issue with one another was when Leah was defending Amani, and Jasmine is always defending Shanique. So I don't understand why there was ever beefage. Y'all are the same type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? But either way, Amani discusses being okay for Christmas. She's saying that she's going to be okay because apparently this is Christmas time. I had no idea. But that's why they were giving each other gifts, I'm guessing, because it was Christmas time. And, it's a time to be around family. And Amani is going through a divorce and, the breaking apart of her family. But she's, going to always be okay on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to spread a little love on Christmas Day and we're going to be all right. Jasmine, on the other hand, is worried that Amani is fronting like she often does. She's acting like it's going to be, a happy Christmas and everything. But really, she could be in the house with a bottle of liquor talking about what do the lonely do at Christmas. Oh, what do they do? What do they do? Okay, she could be in the house breaking it down to that song. Okay. And we just want to be sure that she's okay, because like we said, she tends to front and act like everything is okay when it's not. But she tells the girls that actually, she wasn't feeling that great when she was driving up there to meet them. But when, everybody started to show up and they started to enjoy each other's company, she started to feel better, and she's been feeling better since, and she wants to continue in that spirit. And I am not upset or mad at it. Sometimes you gotta fake the funk until the funk get real. And then separately but together, the ladies have a sister to sister moment. Okay, the first sister to sister moment is between Amani and Shanique. Shanique is confiding in Amani about her insecurities about changing her career to real estate. She really wants to do this, but she doesn't have a lot of experience. And, with the way her family is set up and her husband maybe not being as supportive as she would have wanted him to be initially, she's scared. And she cries to Amani about it. Amani is like, look, do you want to do this? Yes or no? And she's like, yes, I want to do it. She's like, okay, well, then that's it. Okay? Everything else is going to figure itself out. But if you really want to do this, then that's all you need to know in order to go forward and make sure, that you're successful in real estate. And it was loving, for lack of a better term. Okay? If that's not a great term. But I felt like it was a beautiful moment between the two of them, because Shanique is such a sweet person. I feel like the more I watch her, the more I like her. And Amani can sometimes be so rough and unemotional. So to see her be supportive to Shanique, I appreciated the visual. The other sister to sister moment was Kendra talking to Jasmine and Britton about the conversation and dinner she had with Hobart and how he reacted to her going back to work full time. He didn't react positively, and now she feels as if she's going to take the job. She is just not the type of woman that is going to be staying at home for years and years with children. She needs to get back to work. And a lot of times women need that time away from their children in order to be better for their children. Okay? Like, nobody wants a tired, annoyed, mama. Nobody wants that. The mama needs to be able to go somewhere and have her own, come to Jesus moment with herself, so that she can give the best to her family. And I feel like for so long, women have been taught that they need to make all of these emotional, mental, physical, spiritual sacrifices for their families. And their men don't exactly have to do the same. And, you know, it's 2020, so we should get out of that mind frame. Some things work, and we should retain tradition in the manner in which it works for our specific household, okay? But if it works better for this family, for Kendra to work full time and Hobart to work full time and them to pay someone to be there for their child until they get home from work, then that's something that they need to talk about and agree to, because it's what's better for the mom and for the entire family, because we all know, okay, happy wife, happy life. And specifically when it comes to things like this, you can't lock your wife in the house and think that everything's gonna be okay. Like, you can't think that. Brittany and Jasmine tell her that she should not take that job without talking to Hobart first. She at least needs to give him a heads up. That's not the way to, you know, start off in a marriage, in a family, with you making decisions without including him or letting him know, because then he's going to take the defensive approach. She's already feeling some type of way about her changing the original plan. Men love to do that. Like, it reminds me of Love and Marriage Huntsville with Marceau and Letitia. You met this girl as somebody who took care of herself. And yes, y'all agreed that you would take most of the financial burden while she took most of the burden with the children. But I think that families and relationships need to be fluid. If that is no longer serving its purpose for everyone, then we need to revisit. I'm tired of hearing from these men that that's not what we agreed upon. Well, so the fuck what? So what? Who cares? That's not the moment we're in anymore. That's the past. We're in the present. And in the future, if you want everybody to be safe and happy in this household, you will change, okay? You will be fluid. You will make the appropriate accommodations for your wife and the mother of your child, so that her mental and emotional psyche can be intact when she's handling your child. Okay? I mean, that's just how I feel about it, okay? But I do agree that she needs to talk to him first before just deciding to, you know, take a job. Like, put it out there on the table first. And then do whatever the hell you want and be like, well, I told you I was going to do it, so you can't be mad that I did it because I told you I was going to do it. I mean, you could be mad, but I don't care. But, you know, there should also be some form of compromise. But, yeah, y'all, that was Married to Medicine LA. Next week is the season finale. Apparently they're not going to get a reunion yet again. I mean, I don't understand why not. I mean, I guess they feel like they don't have much to talk about, maybe. But that means we can just have a one-parter. Like, things don't always have to be a 3-part reunion, bravo. But, you know, whatever. I'm just saying, like, give us some entertainment. Ain't nobody shooting nothing nowhere, so we need some entertainment. Help us out, okay? Y'all did it with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think we can accomplish this for a second time, okay? But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Y'all know I sell the ISO okay? If you're trying to lose a little weight and help you get that little extra body fat off, hit me up. Okay, the link is down below in the description box. And I just started my podcast, so you guys can check that out as well. It's probably going to be on the screen somewhere. So, love y'all. Have a good day, and I will see y'all in the next one.